Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to mission 3 in the campaign playthrough. In the Georgian oil war playthrough. This mission is CAS, close air support. If any of you know what the Russian word for CAS is, CAS is a very NATO/US term. But if you know what the correct Russian term is, please let me know. Situation: friendly ground forces have concentrated their strength in Bizet and will attempt to break the enemy defensive line at Kaldavar. Support the ground force assault and prevent enemy forces from engaging friendly forces in direct fire. Kaldavar sounds so Finnish. Objective: provide close air support to supporting troops with priority targeting at waypoint 6. Your primary target objective will be marked with the red smoke. And as I mentioned at the very last in the previous mission, this is the exact same area we were fighting in mission 1. This is the larger compound, this is the smaller, and there is the clearly visible hangars or storage building. And the target area, this area will be marked with red smoke, so I assume it will be very easy to spot enemy targets, or at least the area where they're in. Exactly where they are, I do not know. I do not know if that, for some reason, yellow line. Yellow is neutral. Yeah, but this is. I do not know if the enemy is at that line or on that line and that line, or if that is just something they drawn just to draw something. QNH 750, cloud base 2500, Sochiatla. Threats are the same. The only air threat is A-10s and Mi-24s. Plenty of man pads and AAA. And mission loadout is the same as usual, but according to the rules I cannot change that unless I fly back and rearm and refuel. Then I can pick my own loadout. So, full flaps, flight control check, full brake, hydraulics fine, throttle at 80. Hold and stabilize, and release brake, quick throttle, rolling. Scrolling forward to waypoint 1. $150. 200. 250. Stick back. And we're airborne. Gear up. Pulling to the left. Maneuver flaps. Warning light for hydraulics. And 0 flaps. Trimming out due to the lack of flaps. And visual on wingman, engaging automatic flight control route mode. Expecting turbulence if crossing wingman flight path. He's crossing below us, so no turbulence. waypoint 2, waypoint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Waypoint 5, 6 and 7 are very close together, and it is the exact same area as we fought in mission 1. That means that at waypoint 4 I will disengage automatic flight control and get my bearings, put my targeting port around the reference point and trying to spot the target. If I need to call out or call for the red smoke, I do not know, or if the red smoke will just appear by itself when I enter waypoint 4 or 5, I do not know. As you saw, the sun is in that direction, and that is east. That means the sun is rising, and the time says roughly 20 to 9, and that is in the morning. That means we have plenty of daylight. Plenty of daylight to rearm, and we have compressibility, throttling back. Zooming in a bit. Need to change the altimeter pressure up to 760. Otherwise the altimeter won't show the correct. Whereas wingman is there. Waypoint 3, 12 kilometers. No ECM pods. Turning on DSM. Ordering flight to turn on ECM if they have. Being painted by medium range radar. That is most likely the radar at the Q data. Fuel is okay. Speed is okay. Cloud base is at 2500, so I can gain a bit of altitude. I would like to be at 2500 when I'm leaving waypoint 4. So I have plenty of time and altitude to do my proper attack run. Also, the cloud base is just above the mountain peaks. That is good, so I don't fly into the mountains. Disengaging automatic flight control, flying manual. Trying to gain some altitude. At 1500. Down there is my reference point, and I'm gonna do a 270 to gain the last of my altitude before I turn towards the target. Visual on my reference point. No red smoke. Just entering a cloud base. Need to descend a bit. Throttling back. That was not red smoke. Triple A. That is a enemy target, decreasing target size box. That radar is further out. Launch a CAS 29 Lima against targets. Plenty of treasure down there. Turning slowly to the right, engaging continuous countermeasures. Splash. Good kill, good kill. And engaging or telling the wingman to engage targets. Beautiful. Disengaging continuous countermeasures. Man pets. Oh, the wingman is just so utter useless. Now he's hit, and I can't use him for anything now. It is just, come on, DCS. Plenty of tracers fire from around the red smoke. Plenty of tracers fire. It seems that our air defense is shooting at something out there. There is a tank. Trying to gain altitude. Lasers on, launch authorized, launch. Now the heavy weapons are launched. Continuous countermeasures, turning slowly to the left. Come on. Missile incoming, bam! Lasers off. Throttling back, compressibility. Trading airspeed for altitude, full throttle. Continuous countermeasures off. Switching weapons to Vickers. Fuel is okay. Did we hit anything? Score 27, resource 55. Turning in. Red smoke has burned out. Spot a target. Launch. Continuous countermeasures on. Turning to the left. Splash. Kill. Continuous countermeasures off. Good. Oh! Airburst, manpad. So I think that we need to continue a bit further down the valley before we turn left. But that also means that I may have to encounter that mountain peak. That means plenty of speed. Interesting with that manpad airburst. $27 and $55. Turning in. Target spotted. Launch. Continuous countermeasures. Splash. Lasers off. Continuing further down the safety valley, the Valley of Saints. Trading speed for altitude, turning continuous countermeasures off. That valley is hereby named the Valley of Saints. If you get into that valley, you will be protected. Let's see if it is too bright for Mercury pod. I do believe it is. Turning in. Turning Mercury pod on. Reference point. Yeah, it's too bright for Mercury pod. Need to do a rerun. Continuous countermeasures on. Throttling back. Throttling up, continuous countermeasures off. Turning away. It is not that easy to spot target. It is too borderline too dark for just the EO, and it is just too bright for the light intensifying for the Mercury pod. So I'm actually considering going back to base to rearm and refuel, hoping that it will become a bit brighter. But as you can see, that valley is completely covered in clouds. So let's go for another run. 61 score, 55%. That's the coastline. Fuel is okay. Slowly more light is coming through into the target area. Therefore, our views on the target, or our ability to spot the targets, will be better and better. We have been airborne for roughly 20 minutes. Turning in. Visual on reference point. Wow, I can't see any. Turning back early out to the coastline. Turning the mirrors on. That way we can spot if we get shot at by either man-pads or AAA. Compressibility. Big smoke visible in the target area, or huge smoke. I wonder if the artillery did hit something big. I see targets, but I'm afraid they may be too far out for me to safely engage due to the man pads still in the area. I can't see anything. You know what? I'm heading back to base to rearm and refuel. Automatic flight control on, route mode.
Сочи, 105, возврат. 1:05, Сочи, следуйте курсом 277, удаление 5:0, давление 757,47, посадочный 0,6, занимайте высоту круга.
visual on the airfield. Throttle all the way back and air brakes out to avoid overspeeding. Air brakes in. I'm considering jettison all of my weapons, but yeah, let's try a landing without jettison then. And we were assigned runway 06. That means a right turn and straight in from our return point. Turning DSM off.
1:05. Работайте с посадкой.
Посадки. Turning automatic flight control off, going manual. And turning in, going to landing mode. Have to manage my speed now, so I can deploy gear and deploy flaps. I have plenty of time and opportunities to decrease my speed. Deploying gear and maneuver flaps. When the speed comes below 340, I will deploy full flaps. Full flaps. Three green. preparing brake chutes.
Один, ноль, пять. Сочи. Проверьте угол шасси. Ветер у земли 2, 7, 8. Скорость 8 метров в секунду. Посадочный 0, 6.
Wow, I'm heavy. I'm really heavy. In a marker. I know. Ballooning. Rough landing. Airspeed 200, deploy brake chute. I was way too heavy for this landing. Next time, just drop all the ordnance. Can it be open? Dropping brake chutes. Flaps all the way up. Parking, attaching to parking area. Getting ready to rearm and refuel. Results 100%. So we can actually stop the mission now. And I will do that, because if I get greedy, I will die and the mission will be a failure. So don't get greedy. Greedy people die. But we got some kills at least, so we did contribute to the war effort. Yeah, just up here, engine off. Electronics off. Oh yeah. So we can quit the mission now. %, or 61 in score. What? Are we blue? So my victories, that would be 3 vehicles and 1 air defense. Score 61, results 100%. End mission. Success 100%. Next mission. Let's see what that will be. Another CAS. Yes. Locate enemy command and control platoon in the vicinity of Artslagara and destroy it. Locate and destroy enemy command and control near waypoint 5. Okay. See, as soon as you see a vehicle with antennas on it, go for it. But where on the map is that? Is it here? Is it here? These years. So next time, a command post strike. Thank you for watching.